Hey everyone, it's David. Just wanted to touch on something I have a personal feeling about, and it's the reinvigoration, I guess you could say, of the Republican Party. So I'm about to go into work, but I figured I'd make this video. Like Brandon Tatum said in his one of his last videos, either you believe in the Constitution or you don't. Now, a lot of what's going on nowadays is our own fault as Republicans. Um, if we look back at stuff like, I know we didn't like Marilyn Manson. I know that y'all didn't like any of that stuff. I liked him, but the Republicans used to attack music artists and Hollywood actors and stuff all the time because it wasn't Christian, it wasn't along the same methods. And we would call in and we would do things that we shouldn't have done because we don't agree with the person, just like I don't agree with Bruce Jenner. It's his life. He's allowed to live it how he wants, So, personally, I don't like China's grasp on Hollywood. I really don't. So, getting to my point, we can't go around and talk about someone's choice and talk about what someone does or what someone says, or if that's the way those artists want to be. Look at ICP. A lot of people attack them super heavily, and there was just one problem. I mean, you heard what they were saying in their songs, but their songs was trying to reach out to people. And if you don't know what I mean, listen to a song called The Unveiling. In that song, they come out and they're saying, truth is we followed God. We've always been behind him. The carnival is God, and may all juggalos find us. So this was the sixth and final Joker card. So basically everything they were doing and talking about, if you take that into context and look back at some of the stuff they were talking about or saying, you can see the similarities in what they were saying and stuff that was going on. So it's hard to explain, especially when you don't sit down and listen to it. But that being said, we can't fault these people, the artists, the stuff like that. We can't fault them on their personal choice. They are allowed a personal choice. They're allowed to say and do what they want. This is a free country. Whether we agree with them or not, it's a free country. So, basically, we're being kind of hypocritical in that respect. That's just something that the Republican Party has done for years. And we can't do that. We got to believe in someone's freedom of speech. If we're going to sit there and push it and all that stuff, then we have to push it upon ourselves too, to not be out of line. We have to be better. We have to do better. We're supposed to be standing with the Constitution, backing it. and letting people be who they are. You can't fault them because, let's be honest, it's the parents' fault. If that's the kind of stuff you don't want your kid listening to and don't want your kid doing, you step in. Be a parent. One of my best friends, he's a great dad. He's an amazing dad. He's always there. He's always trying to teach his kids. Me and him don't always agree with certain things, but he's doing the right thing as a father, that's for sure. So we can't get mad at them for something we're guilty of ourselves. We got to start looking at this from from the country aspect. We can't look at this as, well, we can't look at this in a wrong way. We need to start finding a way to build common ground. The best way to do it is sticking to the Constitution. If we stick to the Constitution, we could probably find some common ground, which means, guess what? We can't get mad at them for having freedom of speech. That being said, on the left-hand side here, I used to be on the left-hand side. Even y'all gotta agree, we shouldn't be teaching any of this kind of stuff to kids. Not critical race theory, not gender something or another, not any of that. They shouldn't be taught to kids. We need to work on their mental health before we worry about putting any more thoughts in their head. We need to work on the kids' mental health before we put any more thoughts in their head that's going to mess it up even worse. So that's the point. We don't need to be doing any of this stuff. We need to make sure we do the right thing. So that's the reason I'm telling and asking Democrats, do you really think it's right? Do you really think it's a good idea to take a kid who doesn't even understand fully what the hell they're doing? Really? When they hit 18 and they become an adult, then they have their own free choice. Then you want to go talk to them and market to them and stuff like that, then you do it. And like I said to the Republicans, if you don't, you got to step up and be a parent. It's the parent's job to raise the kid, not the schools, not the left, not social media, not movies, not any of this. It's up to you as a parent to do what you're supposed to do and teach your kid right. You teach your kid right. But we got to find a neutral ground. And we can all agree kids that don't understand some of the most basic things out there, you want to teach them something that they're not even fully understanding of themselves. That's part of the communist, socialist, fascist, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's all the same thing. That's what they do. It's called indoctrinating. We do not need to be doing that. And that's what I'm trying to tell the people on the left side. Look, even you got to admit that that's wrong to be teaching that to kids. The future of the Republican Party is standing with the Constitution. The future of the Republican Party is us actually, as the people that are parents, stepping up and being parents. Start being a parent. Be there for your kid so they don't have to turn to people like ICP and stuff like that to be their parent. That wasn't their job. Their job was for entertainment. They do what they do as entertainment. So we can't get mad at them. We can't get mad at Snoop Dogg. We can't get... Look, they're adults and they're allowed to be who the hell they want to be as long as they're not out there, causing any kind of problems. Let them talk. Let them talk. You be a parent. Let them talk. We got to start finding neutral ground. And the Constitution is the neutral ground. And that's what we need to start standing on. Instead of letting one side be, oh, we're all Christian and we want to do the right thing, even though it infringes on your right to free speech. And then left, we want to have China come in and indoctrinate our kids and teach them transgenderism. Come on, really? I mean, both sides are wrong. And we gotta fix it. We gotta fix it. We gotta get it right. So, let's just keep fighting together and let's make things happen. Let's get it right. Let's start with taking California back and getting someone in there that can make some positive changes. That's all I'm saying. Let's find some neutral ground. Let's work together. Let's make things happen. But we'll never do it with a Democrat. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. They got their own thoughts and their own opinions. Look at Gavin. Look at Biden. They're ignoring the Democratic way. And they're straight up executive order. We need a Trump-style Republican. I know y'all didn't like Trump. Y'all didn't care much for him. But if you ever go to a MAGA rally, you're going to feel like you're at home. Because everybody there is nice to you. And it don't matter your race. We care about the Constitution. If you come to a MAGA rally, get in there and start talking about the pros to the Constitution, the freedom of speech and stuff. This has got to be the way of the future. We got to start finding neutral ground. And we got to be better as Republicans. Democrats need to be better as Democrats, but we got to be better as Republicans. That's all I'm saying.